So the government has recently announced the average number of refugees coming to New Zealand. The quota is shifting from 750 to 1,000. Very good news for the refugee population wanting to get to New Zealand. It doesn't come in until 2018, and the questions now are being asked by those of us here in Dunedin, are we going to have more refugees moving here? And I think the feeling amongst most Dunedinites is, yes, please.
Oh yes, I say salam alaikum and bienvenue and willkommen. The more the better. I think it's great.
The numbers that they're talking are a little bit of a have, just to let people know, because of course there was a one-off allowance last year of 600 refugees coming to New Zealand because of issues around the world. They've said we're going to raise the number from 750 to 1,000, but it's not going to kick in until 2018. So what that means is over the next 2 years, those 500 extra refugees per year, as if we made it 1,000 now, have kind of already been allocated. So if we add 300 to 750 this year, it's just over 1,000, and 300 to 750, it's just over, and then the following year it goes to 1,000. So I think it's good that it's increased. I think Labour and the Greens and Red Cross want it to be 1,500. National's done something. They haven't done enough to probably please everybody. They're probably not that upset about that. They've made advancements, but I think they've also been a bit tricky and gone, well, how can we take care of that 600 that we gave last year? I know, let's make it 1,000 immediately, and we'll just add them into this year and next year and make it from 2018.
You have to think though, they're right-ish in that it's got to be about quality of life for the people coming here too. It can't just be an enormous amount of people that we can't support, given that we've already got problems with people living in cars in Auckland, etc.
Yeah, but we're a pretty wealthy country, and we do have the resources. It's just that those people living in cars are the ones without them. And I think if we had a more egalitarian society, we could actually afford to have a huge number more refugees. And I think we'd benefit from it. So I would more than double the quota. I think we're being ripped off here, and we should be demanding many more come and join our community. And I think in Dunedin we'll benefit from Syrians coming here. And I'm looking forward to the Syrian restaurants and cafes and making this colour to the city. Yes, it will. So,
but to your point as well, though, Lisa, Michael Woodhouse, who's Immigration Minister for National, he has pointed out that there is a cost associated with this.
There is.
He said that some refugees aren't able to find work after being here for 10 years. The cost of the country for them will go up from 25 million to about 100 million. And he's quoted as saying numbers matter, but that's not enough to simply relocate them to a strange country and then leave them. There is a significant investment that needs to be made to ensure the settlement outcomes are good, which is what you were saying, Bryce. We are focusing on the quality, we are focusing as much on the quality as well as the quantity. So he's, I guess, having a foot in each camp saying there is a cost here to it. We want to make sure it's right. So rather than bringing 5,000 across and not being able to provide for them, we'll start at 1,000 and provide as well as we can for them.
But we're lucky too in having lovely people who are volunteers who are, do speak the language, are helping them work with WINS, are trying to get these people settled here and transition them into our culture, which is quite a cold one at the moment. So, there's a lot of goodwill, and that does count for something.